All right, sorry for the delay. I had a lot more stuff to pull than I realized. I left myself about 15 minutes and I just couldn't get it done. I needed 20. And I haven't even pulled packing supplies. We got some big stuff, big solds, lots of stuff. What can you say? Yeah, lots of stuff coming in. Really enjoyed Tommy and Tracy's show last night. That was fun. I didn't stay for the whole thing, but I was there for about 45 minutes or so. That was really fun. Appreciate you guys for doing that. So let me see here. First item up is hey, my computer just said Cinco de Miles tomorrow. Yeah, sure is. Okay, orders awaiting shipment. Lots and lots of stuff. I had a whole list of post-it notes to go out and pull that stuff. Oh, the first one's a big one. We're going to hold off on that one, so we're going to go to the next one on the list and get it going. Today is normally a day I would definitely like go take all this stuff to the post office, and I may have to go to FedEx with two of these anyway. So we'll see that. This first one's going to California, of course, but it should qualify for cubic shipping. Okay, so let's make sure the camera is good, and we will start in. Okay. First one is this single burner propane stove by Great Land. Just a generic version of this, but it's just using one of the single propane bottles. The Coleman versions, like the one I did sold a few weeks ago, that would burn anything like kerosene or gas or anything. That sold for really good money. This sold for decent money too. So yeah, like I said, this will probably be cubic. See what kind of box we're gonna do. This is 8x8 by 5. Oh, Mike, should have left yourself more time. 8x8 by 5. Doggy dancing. Do I need to box this one at all? That's what I'm sitting here questioning myself over. Do I even need to box this, or do I need to just polybag it? Because it is in a box already. Let's look at what kind of packing it has. It's not too bad. Let me take that up. Oh, okay, no, out of tape. Alright, so let's get more tape. Geez, this tape dispenser has been funky recently. Okay. Alright. Tape. Eventually we'll get this first one packed out. So yeah, since it, yeah, I was about to say, probably need a big bag, big polymer. Yesterday, oh god, I don't even know if I'm gonna tell this story, but yesterday it was a pretty nice day until later in the evening. Some pretty severe thunderstorms rolled through, but we were, it was night. We were already inside by then, but during the day it was really nice. We were outside doing stuff, messing with our plants and just doing some stuff you do, when you own property. And we're relatively new to the neighborhood. I've only been here 6 months now. Wow, 6 months already. Yeah, 6 months. And without getting too political, I don't care what people owns gun wise or whatever. I don't care. I own guns myself. Whatever. Um, in Stafford County, in the county we're in, you cannot fire weapons within like 150 yards of a neighboring residence, which that's close. Like these plots are like 3, 4. Some of them have 5 acres. But anyway, the neighbor right across the road decided it was a good idea to start blasting his deer rifle. And it was like an explosion. Anybody knows a deer rifle, it's very, very loud. And I finally told him to knock the shit off. And he was like, I'm legally allowed to do this and that. And I'm like, I don't care. It's a common courtesy, dude. You're like, we can't even be outside, because it's so damn loud. And of course, he got an attitude, and so did I, but whatever. Dude's a dick. What can he do? 1 pound, 14 ounces, probably a pirate ship. So, let's import our pirate ship stuff. And what's really funny, that's the dude across the road being the dick with his deer rifle. The guy that lives right next to me is really cool. And he's a state trooper, actually. So, yeah, people. Okay, we were doing the stove. Yep, single burner stove to California. Poly bag. Oops, before it ends, it's a 1 pound, 14 ounces. Such a big poly bag. Well, 1085 looks like it's it. So, yeah, whatever. 1085 to California. And what's up, Dan? I saw you in there. Appreciate you popping in. But first one down, a lot more to go. Yeah, and all this stuff back here is sold. So, yeah, lots of stuff. Get situated here. Situated. Let's see, next up. We got a bag. This is going to Texas, man. West Coaster's killing me. This backpack looking bag. It's a pretty cool bag. Brand new with the tags. Again, this is just going to get poly bagged and shipped out. If I can cram it in here, I hope I can. You're going in there, whether you like it or not. You're going in there. It doesn't like it, but it's going in there. Yeah, come on, don't rip the bag. Half of reselling is cramming stuff in bags. Well, not half. I guess a third. Alright. It fit in there. It's a good fit. It did fit in there. Hit my unit button. Okay. Oh, good. We crept in under 2 pounds as well. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Yeah, 1 pound, 15 ounces. Awesome. That'll help out. $9.69. flea and tick prevention today. Alright, so next item up on the list is a coat of all things. A coat that I'm glad we sold, that we just kind of, it was something we tried and it didn't really work, but at least we sold the stuff we tried. Alright. This hideous Pele trench coat is sold. Where's this bad boy going? California, of course, so we're going to cram this into a poly bag. Do the old roll method. This definitely will not fit in the padded flat rate. I wish it would, but there's no chance of that happening. Since it's a kind of a trench coat. But it will fit in a regular poly bag, and we'll probably be able to do cubic. £2, 13 ounces. Heavy coat. Let's just see what eBay tells us, and we'll go to pirate ship. £2, 13 ounces, 15 by 12 by like 6 or so. So eBay is $15.27. So let's hope we can get into cubic. Get rates. Envelope 15 by 12. Jeez. My memory's not good. £2. I've only had one cup of coffee. I think that's why. Oops. Man, I'm just not with it today. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 956 cubic. So let's buy that label. Be done with this one. La Canada, California. Never heard of it. So it's a suburb of LA apparently. Alright. So on to the next one. We got some DVDs going to Colorado Springs. Colorado. Alright. Right here. Rick Stevens, all 80 shows, the complete 2000-2009 Europe. Pretty cool, brand new in the package. I get these got those at my regular place. I get all my DVDs for really cheap, $1 or $2. So this can go medium L. It is 1 pound, 8 ounces. I'm gonna put it in a bigger padded mailer because it won't fit in our regular DVD size one because this is kind of thick. Alright. Yeah, 1 pound, 9 ounces. I think I hear my wife up there making more coffee. That'd be awesome. Okay, Colorado Springs, medium L, $3.33. That's what it's going to be. Hope I just sold something. Yeah. I forgot to put on my watch, but my phone here. We'll deal with that later. Maybe tomorrow. So I got plenty to send out today. Okay, next item up is going to be a piece of teak going to Brooklyn. I like it. It's like a little condiment serving thing. It almost looks like a paddle to me, but it has the things. It has the sticker still on it. Imperial. Really cool piece. Vintage teak. Dazed and Confused. Okay, yeah, Brooklyn, New York. We're going to bubble wrap that, and it's definitely over a pound. Yeah. Okay, so we'll use like a shoe box for that. Hopefully it'll fit. Maybe too big. Maybe too big for a shoe box. Yeah, it is. Darn it. And it's because it's just over a pound, 1 pound, 2 ounces, so we can still box it and be under 2 pounds. Be safe. We'll figure something out. We always do. I often get questions from new resellers, new to the channel and stuff, asking questions. I don't mind answering, but I was saying in Tommy's video, it's like, yeah, I realize quite frequently that I take for granted some of the stuff that other people, new people, would be confused as heck by. Like shipping. Shipping's a big one. But, yeah. It's like anything in life, it's just experience. You get to know the size of something, the weight of something, where it's going. What can you do with media mail, what you can't do. Like with media mail, you cannot do comic books because they have ads, which is weird. Okay, so I'm going to double. I made double padded envelope that because it's a piece of wood. You know? Even though I bubble wrapped it, I'm still going to use. I need to order some more of these. I use these quite frequently. This in a box would be pretty challenging just because of its length. Just gonna peel that off and so it stays there. There we go. Yeah, it'll work out just fine. Peel one of these confettis off. Put a little tape on this side. And it'll be ready to go. £1, 4 ounces. What's up, Philly Picker? Just packing all these up. Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Some big ones at the end that are going to be, I don't know, either going to be really easy or really challenging. I don't know yet. $7.60 for the condiment paddle. Next item up. Another big item, so we'll move on to the next one. Next one's going to Florida. Coral Springs, Florida. And that is this reprinted Action Comics #1. This is part of a Loot Crate. Brand new. So we're going to put that in a padded mailer, but we are going to put cardboard, like sandwich it with cardboard, because people, you know, they get freaky about this stuff. And this will go first class, so I need some regular pieces of cardboard. Not priority, just in case they inspect it, which they probably won't, but you never can tell. So let me find some regular cardboard. Well, found some really thick stuff. I had some really thick pieces of cardboard out there, like double wall, which is overkill for this. So I just grabbed a eBay box and we'll see if it'll fit in here easily before we sandwich the comic book in it. And it's a little bit too big, so let's see here. We'll cut off the flaps and it'll still fit the comic and it'll fit in the box. So I'll go ahead and just cut off these flaps on this side. And I really need to change the blade on this knife. It is so dull. So dull. Wonder if I have this thing has a little compartment in it with more blades, but of course there's none in there. Wonder if we'll switch it to the other side. The other side's just as bad. Yeah, it's icky. I need some more. I got some more blades upstairs, but need to remember to bring some down. Just muscle through it. Bit rough, but it'll work. We'll put this comic in there, sandwich it, tape the edges. Yep, that'll be just fine. Don't you love when, like, the person who bought this, and I don't care really, but you love it when they send you a message right after buying something, please package carefully. I always package carefully, but whatever. They're just looking out for themselves. I know they don't know that I know what I'm doing. Okay. I'll go ahead and put a piece of tape on that because that's close to the edge. It's sealed, but it's pretty close to the edge, so just be cautious. Okay, what do we got here? 7 ounces. It'll be first class. Oh, there's coffee delivery. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lots of stuff to pack up today. Coffee delivery service. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I need that. Okay, 7 ounces. Okay, puppies. What's up, couple of pickers? Did I have your name down? Yeah, Lisa. What's up, Lisa? You're shipping too? Yeah, we're all shipping. Hope I had some great sales. I had some fantastic sales this weekend. I mean, my concern has moved to now, like, I'm selling all my good stuff and I haven't been able to replenish it. So, first class package $331. That will do it. All right, next up is another bathing suit. Going to Massachusetts. Okay, got it right here. like to make sure I got the right one because I have so many of these. I mean, they're dwindling down, but make sure I got the right style, the right size. There's a floral with the white edge. Yep, floral with the white edge. The size is right. Yep, okay, so that's the right one. Let's get it bagged and bagged again. Ooh, 11 ounces. Make sure they were teared. Yep, 11 ounces. Okay. This will be first class. $4. Yep, done. Something I don't know if I get better at it or if I'm just more cognizant of it as I get older, is like, this next item's going to Pennsylvania. Is not keeping up with the Joneses, just walking my own path. I had a real challenge of doing that when I was younger, peer pressure. I should do this. Just do what you like to do. There's no other way to do this to me, because either people are going to like it or they're not. If they don't, whatever, do something else. But yeah. Next up is a game, that one going to Pennsylvania. Hit me 21. The box is just wrecked, but it's brand new in there. We'll put that in a padded mailer. I need to order some more of these today. Use the heck out of these. They're so versatile. Give good protection. Lightweight. That one is 9 ounces. Anyway, just following the beat of your own drum. It's more challenging than people like to make it out to be, but I work on that every day. Stay with 12. Whoops. 3. 9 ounces. $3.97. Done. Next up, a pair of shoes. Some shoes going to Connecticut. Yeah, got quite the pile going. These are some Skechers Shape Ups, not in perfect condition. These are definitely used, but they sold for pretty good money. I usually don't buy, my rule of thumb on shoes, of course, is they have to be in good enough condition that I would wear them. And these were on the borderline, put it that way. Okay, so these are just going to Connecticut, so we'll just put those in a shoebox. I know you're worried, dogs. Dogs get antsy. Probably have to put a little bit of padding down there for these. Yeah, it worked out pretty well because these don't stack like normal shoes very well, but that worked out okay. Yeah. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Connecticut. 833. Done. You guys out there sell anything good this weekend? So put it, hit me up in the chat. I'd like to see what you guys are selling as well. I know what I'm selling. I try to watch some other YouTubers and stuff when I'm not doing other stuff, but it's always good to see what other people are selling in these times. I'm of course selling my normal wide range of stuff. Next item we got going to Massachusetts. I may have to take an Instagram picture of this pile. This is going to be a big one. Got a trivet, kind of it's like a beetle trivet. Hot plate tile by Michael Cohen, stamped. So yeah, we can get that one bubble wrapped and these are small, and which is good. This weighs over a pound still. That's the bad thing about these. They're small, but they still weigh over a pound. And what kind of box you put them in. They are breakable. This is about 6 by 6, yeah. And 7 by 7. I could cut down It should slide right into the bottom of these 7 by 7 by 6 boxes. Maybe. Let's check. Yep. So we'll probably just cut this down a little bit because we don't need all that extra space. And it's not really for weight purposes, it's just for safe shipping purposes. So that's not rattling around, it's not full of fill. So if we go right down in there, it only takes up 1 inch or 2 of space, and we got all that space in here. So we'll cut that down. We'll cut the flaps off first, and then we'll cut it down. No big deal. So we'll go down here and cut up the sides. So I found my little scoring tool. I have one, like the UFA or whatever tool. But we can just fold it over, and that's not going anywhere. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, so that is 1 pound, 4 ounces, about 2 inches. 1 pound, 4 ounces. What's up, Tommy? Tired, brother? 1 pound, 4 ounces, 8 by 8 or 7 by 7. Oh, that's the interior. I think 8 by 8 by 2 is fine. Massachusetts, $7.88. You know, well, I was about to say, I don't wonder if that would fit into a padded flat rate envelope. You know, the box itself, but it'd only be like 40 cents, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on if I had any good sales or not. And this weekend sales were pretty good. Okay, next up, we have 2 Poshmark sales and we have one on our second account. Get over here, awaiting shipment. Got a pair of shorts. Shorts going to Vegas. I've had a few adventures in Vegas in my life. These are chaps by Ralph Lauren, not anything high end by any stretch, but they're brand new with the tags. Hopefully it'll be first class. They're not. Padded flat rate. Padded flat rate. I caught about, I don't know, about 45 minutes of your show last night, Tommy, before I went to bed. Good stuff. Dude was fun. His story was just, with his struggle with the smoking and the cancer and stuff, it just struck home with me because my dad died of smoking related issues. So he died at 55 years old of smoking related issues and smoked until he was put in the ICU essentially. 1 pound 3 ounces. That doesn't matter though because we're going to carrier packages. Compare all services and padded flat rate is $7.52, and that's what it's going to be. Yeah, my dad was a veteran, Vietnam era veteran. He wasn't in Vietnam, but he was in that era because he graduated. Well, he didn't graduate high school, but he was supposed to graduate in 1970. But he joined the Air Force before he got drafted, which was actually a smart move. Him and my uncle both joined the Air Force. And the VA took great care of him, but he passed away. Smoking. Okay, so Poshmark items. First up, we've got another pair of shorts. Got a pair of shorts going to, let me get this label downloaded. Going to California, San Bernardino. I have some family that lives in San Bernardino, some extended family. Okay, so these are Nat Nast shorts. Pretty cool. So technically, since these are Poshmark, I'm not going to put them in an eBay bag. I'm going to put them in a priority mailbox because they're Poshmark. And that's the good thing about Poshmark. It doesn't matter how you send them because they just printed out a priority 2-day envelope or 2-day label. Just pop them in here. I mean, we do pay higher fees over at Poshmark, 20%, but it's a small price to pay for the shipping variability, especially coast-to-coast shipping and stuff. But just the sales volume on Poshmark isn't that great to me. I mean, I sold 2 things on Poshmark this weekend, which is pretty good, actually, for me. I only have a couple hundred things listed over there. Ooh, that pile. It's almost looking like an avalanche. Okay, so next item on Poshmark, before we get to the real big stuff, is a cable knit vest. Yellow bean, brand new with the tags. Get our label pulled up here. Going to Michigan. Alright. Where'd that go? Oh, it's hanging up, duh. Like bonehead. This is an LO Bean, brand new with the tags. Cable knit vest. Yeah, sold on Poshmark. Small size, so I'm really glad that sold. They made a low ball offer and I counter offered and they countered back and I accepted. So again, Poshmark, so we'll throw that in a box. That's rather small, so we'll throw it in a small box. And we get to the big daddies. The big daddies. Throw this in a bag so it doesn't get dusty or anything. Where's my clear bags at? I know they're here somewhere. Clear bags. I need to clean up my mess today. Just a good idea to put in a bag so it doesn't get all dusty or anything like that. From your boxing items. Pop it in there, and that is good. Let's take that up and put it on the pile. I just realized I'm using eBay tape. I talked about all that stuff and I'm just like, oh, you're using eBay tape. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so the big daddies. Big daddies. Yep, a couple pictures of Beauty of Posh. No matter what, you can put it in priority bags. Absolutely appreciate that. Yep. Okay, so big daddies, big daddies. This one is going to West Virginia, I believe. And more than likely, I will just pop a label on this. This is a JBL. This is so damn heavy. A JBL Simply Cinema speaker set. Surround sound. ESC 300. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is from 1996. Brand new in the box. Sealed. And this sold for really good money. Usually these speakers are, I mean, they're packed in there well. They're factory packaged and everything. So I'm not going to double box this. I'm just going to slap a label on it and send it out the door. But let's see what it weighs. If this scale will even, well, this problem with the scale is not the capacity, but the size. So we'll get our big scale. Yeah, it's a big daddy. Because it has the remote handset. And a loud noise. Oh, oops, I forgot to turn on my handset first. Come on, connect. There we go. Okay. This will probably be cheap as FedEx. I know that for a fact. That is 46 pounds. So definitely going to be cheaper FedEx. 46 pounds. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what we got. 46 pounds exactly. Dimensions. (23, 17, 17). So not overly big. Oh, I had that in there exactly. So 46 pounds, 23, 17, 17. Priority mail. Well, parcel select is not that bad because this is just going to West Virginia. Priority mail, oh, it's not that bad at all. 35.85, and they pay calculated shipping on this, by the way. I charge shipping on stuff like this. Just what if somebody in California would have bought that? It'd have been freaking ridiculous. But let's see what FedEx is just for giggles. So at 35.85 priority mail, Yeah, $27.39 FedEx. So, but since they paid for shipping, calculated shipping, normally I would take this to FedEx, but I don't want to get out there yet. So, not unless I absolutely have to, like last week. I had to. We're going to do the priority mail, $35.85, because they paid the shipping. We are going to do signature confirmation because this item was pretty expensive. Not pretty expensive, it was real expensive. So yeah, total label cost of $38.50 with signature confirmation. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, the mailman's not going to be happy with that one. But this is what keeps them in business. They need to get rid of that 75-year pre-funding requirement for the retirement, and this would keep them in business really well. So after this one, we have one more big one. One more doozy. Okay, let's get that label slapped on there. And the next one's going to Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Okay. So we're going to slap this label over this label over here. Set this down here. Ooh. Okay, next up, the last up is this suitcase. This is with the tags, wings. I mean, it has some shelf wear on the leather, some Mars and stuff, but it's brand new with the tags. This is really, really cool. Again, shipping on this is going to be expensive. I'm probably not going to box this. I'm probably going to use giant poly bags or giant trash bags because it's a suitcase, for crying out loud. This is 10 pounds, 14 ounces. So let's see what we got. Shipping won't be cheap on this. 10 pounds, 14 ounces. And dimensions will be about exact because we'll poly bag it 24 by 20 by 7. 24, 20 by 7. Jeez. Okay, so we're going to FedEx today. Anyway, maybe I should have waited on that other one. Priority mail or postal service on this, whether it be parcel select or priority mail, is $47.75. Jesus. FedEx is $20. So that's going to FedEx. FedEx home delivery, $20.15. So yeah, we're going to FedEx. We are going to require signature at delivery on this because it is expensive. So with signature confirmation, $26.20. That saves us quite a bit of money. So yeah, like $20. So we're going to drop that at FedEx today, unfortunately. Should have waited on that other one. I was just taking it too, but that's my fault. Let's go ahead and print this out. It'd be nice if on FedEx, unless I'm wrong, and you guys can tell me, like when I buy FedEx labels through eBay, I could not find a way to do FedEx pickup. You can request pickup if you buy labels directly through their site, but through eBay, I couldn't find anything. You would think in this time that they would be willing to do home pickup for just about anything, but maybe I'm wrong. Have they changed things? Polybag. Ooh. Things do change, and sometimes you're aware of it, sometimes you're not. Is that going to fit? I don't know if it's going to fit. May have to get a trash bag. Oh, that fits barely. Whew. Well, it may not get over the handles. It's not going to get over the handles. So, okay. Let's get a. Do I have any down here? Is the question. I have big black contractor bags. Okay, I know I got some upstairs. I have to put that in a bag in a minute. So what do you guys think? Let me see here. Nope, no frills. Couple of pickers, no glitter, tissue paper, happy notes. Nope. Just give them their stuff. That's funny. I thought you were going to have to pack speakers. That's cheating. Absolutely, yeah. Especially with what they weigh. You know, they're just so heavy. So heavy. Moronic Pest, I had a big sale of $275 over the weekend. Hope that doesn't make me get lazy this week. But I know myself too well. Yep. I know I had, like I said, a big weekend. I mean, all that stuff, obviously. That made a big weekend. I mean, let me see if I can turn the camera here. Look at that pile. I'll have to do the old lame Instagram picture of the pile. So I get the suitcase packaged up. Still, that's not too bad. I'm done packing everything before 10 o'clock. Hey, that's not bad at all. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. So yeah, that's it, everyone. Yeah, finished up my coffee. I'm gonna go get the bag to package that up. Anybody got any questions? Or let me scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anything too important up here. Sometimes I'm in the mood. Sometimes I can just gab off the top of my head, and sometimes I can't. It's just one of those days. Let me see here. I scrolled back to where Tommy came in. Morning, y'all. Tired, man. And that was my scale turning off, auto turn off. And you guys started earlier than normal too. You know, 9 o'clock. That's why I was able to watch an hour of it. 9 o'clock Eastern time, that is. Over the years, man, overslept. Man, I wish I knew it. Never in my life, like when I was young, you couldn't have told me, oh, one day you're not going to be able to sleep. I'd been like, whatever, I can sleep 12 hours, no problem. Yeah. Once I hit that 7-8 hour mark sleeping, my back hurts, my shoulders hurt, and we got a good bed too. You know, we've tried a couple different beds and good pillows. Yeah, it's just the old body. Need to get in better shape. That's probably part of it. Tommy said he had a pee pain. Woke him up. I get that too, brother. I get that. Well, that's awesome. Lisa said that she sold on Posh overnight. So sold on 6 platforms yesterday. That is awesome. Yeah, I use the list perfectly as well. I go to Poshmark and Mercari. And what else should I be listing stuff on? You know, you guys see the stuff I sell. Where else should I list? Because I know they have specific sites like Grailed and that kind of stuff. Am I missing out on something that I should be using List Perfectly to list to? Because I'm just like you, Lisa. If I can sell it somewhere, I don't care where. You know, I'll sell on Amazon as well. But the Amazon's a little bit trickier. But yeah. Etsy is something I gave up on, but maybe I'll redo it now that I have List Perfectly. I just never could get any traction on Etsy. And I have some pretty unique stuff, vintage stuff, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's worth another shot, especially in this time. Oh, wow. As Lisa said, Amazon and Etsy were the holdouts, or would have been a grand slam of 8. Wow. That's the name of the game, isn't it? If you can, it's like a double grand slam, isn't it, Tommy? A grand slam. What was that? Denny's that had the grand slam? They were talking about eating at Waffle House on Tommy's show the other night, and I'm like, man, I haven't eaten out in over 2 months. Not that we ate out a lot anyway, but you know, we like to hit up a brewery, you know, once every couple weeks, or you know, I'd pop into McDonald's and get a soda and a cheeseburger, you know. The cheap stuff, not that expensive $7 Big Mac combo. F that. Give me $1 cheeseburger and $1 Diet Coke. I don't know if I'm cheap or I don't say that. I know I'm cheap. So yeah, Lisa's telling great show with Tommy, and it was a great show. You guys do a really good job, and man, you guys the chat was flying. It's like getting to the point where you can't even keep up with the chat. There was what 100 when I left out of there. There was 115 or 120 people in there, and that's just fantastic. You know, just fantastic. Excuse me. Little seasonal allergies. Good morning, Craig. I just got to your comment there. Today is David, the car boot picker's birthday. Don't forget to send him. That's awesome. My birthday is in June. It's next month. I guess that's where we were talking about smoking. Tommy made a comment. Let me scroll on down here. You beat us, Rob, still packing. Hey, that's a good thing, isn't it? You got more to pack. I'm fairly efficient, but Mike, remember when you did that video and asked what channels we watch, including unrelated ones to reselling? I made a list of them in the comments section. Check out. I appreciate that, man, because I'm always looking at, you know, pretty much during the day I watch all YouTube stuff, and usually sometimes it's reselling stuff. Sometimes, you know, I'll like rewatch Tommy's show and some other channels, but there's so much you can't watch it all. That's just the way it is. But you know, I want to see other stuff. You know, I like it. When I did my video of the stuff I watched, it's nice, entertaining stuff. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'll list hats on Grailed. Sold 3 on there. That's awesome. I do have some hats I could cross post over there. I may as well make a Grailed account and cross post them over there. Is Grailed like hats and shoes? And I've heard of it, but I've never really delved into it. I think Tommy sells on Grailed, don't you? Bonanza, yeah, I did. I did Bonanza for a while, and actually I made some sales on there, but they were supposed, the way Bonanza worked, they were supposed to end my eBay listing of something sold on there. And it was an error where they were having a glitch where they didn't do that, and I didn't know it. So a couple of times I got caught with double sales, and I was like, that ticked me off. So I got rid of Bonanza, and maybe they fixed that now. If they fixed it, I'll try to re-up it. I've never heard of the TrueGather, which mirrors eBay listings and take them off on the shelf. Free platforms. Sold on both those yesterday. I have to check both those out. I appreciate that. Like I said, I've heard of Bonanza, but the TrueGather is a new one on me. I never heard of that one at all. All right, that's it, everyone. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the. She said, "Grailed is all men's stuff, vintage and streetwear." Okay, I definitely have men's stuff and vintage, and I don't know about streetwear so much, but I definitely have vintage and hats and all kinds of stuff. You know, I have that stuff. But I appreciate everyone popping in. Please hit the like button, all that stuff, subscribe, bell, you know, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. If you have any comments, please hit it in the comments section. Appreciate the recommendations and for the other channels in there. I appreciate that a lot, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. You know, I've already sold one this morning, so hopefully we get a few more, make a full video. But thanks, guys, and we'll see you.